Hello YouTube, this is Greg, and right here I was going to show you a little something I learned on my Blade SR. This is my first collective pitch helicopter, and one of the important things about setting this thing up is setting up the head and getting full range of motion of the pitch. And the Blade SR does not have much pitch range. And I'll show you this, and I'll show you how I discovered to figure out whether or not I was using the full amount of pitch. If you come up here on the top of the head, you'll see a screw, then you'll see a little cap, and then you'll see a gap underneath the cap, between the cap and this piece of the fly bar, or piece of this the inner well, whatever this thing is, but it's in the fly bar cage, and it travels up and down, and it can travel up, and then it bottoms out against the cage. Right? This is full travel down. You'll notice you have a gap there. The gap, if you put a ruler on there, it's 2/10. That's what the gap is. And so that means that's the full travel range that you have with the pitch on the SR. So at zero pitch, what you'd expect is that little gap to be around 1/10 in the middle at zero pitch. Anyway, it's really just kind of that simple. If you're binding, because your pitch is offset, you hear your servos screaming, go ahead, check this gap right here. There's so much slop here, it's kind of hard to measure it. I don't think actually trying to center it at this point is that big a deal, I don't think it's all that practical to try and center it here, but that's a good place to kind of eyeball what's really going on with the head. Obviously, if you've got it set for full negative pitch, and you hear the servos rattling and making noise, come up here and you'll probably notice that there's no gap; it's just gone. And vice versa, if you've got full positive pitch and servos are making a lot of noise, it's bound, you come up here and you'll see that there's a large gap. Plus, if you come down here, there's a gap, there's a corresponding gap right there. So I'll lift this up here. Maybe you can see it. Little gap right in there. But that color just slides. See? Nice gap there, no gap there. Gap just moved. But anyway, that's the full range of travel. Enjoy.